I had a mantra of 3 things during this entire process that I said to every single person I talked to, that we were going to treat Mary like any other employee, not better or worse, that we were going to be clear, open, and transparent about everything we did, and that's why I was damn well going to release that information. And lastly, that we were going to do this thing right, and we weren't going to make any exceptions. And I think we did it. I think we followed it in a very logical manner. I called Jim immediately. I mean, that minute. And I also called, Laura Luger, and I tried to do everything. I wasn't going to make a mistake in this deal. And he said he didn't remember. I could fairly say that there are conversations I've had, but with people I don't remember who worked for me. So I kind of went along. Okay, I believed him. But when those emails came out, I'm telling you, it just knocked me over. And I haven't had much discussion, if any, with Jim other than when I went over to ask for his resignation. Mary Easley is a very talented person with a strong resume who evidently, and again, I wasn't involved, I was in Southeast Asia, who evidently had done a good job teaching at North Carolina Central. And my best bet is when she was hired, they thought they were getting a star. Now, why in the world they wouldn't brag about it? And again, I said this when it happened. What's his name? Brent Varinger, who's on our board, who's a huge Republican, even wrote a letter saying what a smart thing it was to do. So I don't know why they didn't just say, hey, how good it is we got her. So I'm not sure political pressure drove that decision. Okay? I don't know. I don't know any more than you know. I listened to all the facts. I'd had a couple of days to think about what Jim had done. I came to the conclusion that the best thing to happen was I came to the conclusion I'd lost confidence in Jim. And I told that to Hannah and Peter. There was no disagreement there. We talked about his resignation and if he would resign. Bob Jordan was on the phone, so Bob was all involved in that. And at that point in time, I think it's correct to say that the Board of Trustees was still in favor of keeping him. Is that right? But I came to the conclusion that I had lost confidence in him, and the right thing to do was to move on. I told that to Hannah and to Peter. They agreed. I also told them that if he had stayed another 5 months, I think he would have gotten a year's retreat rights, a year's leave, and he had gotten 60% of his salary. I said I felt we should offer him 6 months and that he would retreat he had the right to retreat at his faculty salary. They agreed that was the right thing to do, and with that, Laura Luger and I drove over and made that offer to him. I knew that before the meeting that it wasn't going to pass. And I think people have to do what they think is right. And during that time period, Peter and Hannah did change their minds. They had their own rationale for doing that. They gave me a chance to explain what we did, why we did it, and I gave my word, and that's it for me. So I did what I felt was right, and all you can ask of a board member is to listen to the facts and then make a decision based on what they think is right. And that's what they did. I didn't take it personally. I haven't gone back to look who voted one way or another. And that's their business. As long as they listen to the facts, I was okay with that.